There we go. So now plastic and rubber are in the train network. And now, because we're still using the truck as well, so we actually have double logistics for plastic, rubber, caterium ingots, and quick wire. Those are both being utilized or transported by the truck logistics network and the monorail logistics network. So we actually have a lot of capacity to move these, and obviously we don't fill up the truck before this, so we have a lot of capacity to move those 4 items. Which I think we still need to actually make more plastic. How are we doing on fuel ourselves? Plenty. How many tickets we got? Mm-hmm. What are we doing with this over here? It's almost filled. Oh, wow. We have a lot of fuel. Okay, so we need to set up a just-in-case system over here, which is actually pretty easy to set up, thankfully. So we'll do smart splitter. So the right output is going to be overflow. There we go. So this won't actually stop production of fuel now, since we're not actually using it for any production. Right now, this will eventually fill up, and then that would backflow into all those, and it would stop producing fuel. So eventually, technically, these would all shut down if that were the case. But now that we have it set up to just pretty much grind any excess stuff, this will not stop. This will not stop for anything besides the power outages. Which we can actually add more of these fuel generators. We can add, like, what was it, 9 more with our current setup. Just because we're producing so much fuel. Before I did this, I didn't actually know how much fuel these consumed, but it's only like 15, or it's 12. It's 12 meters cubed per minute. And we're producing 40 per minute cubed for each of these. So we can technically overproduce for 3 per refinery. Because these are like, so 3 of them are doing 36. That will take the capacity of 1. And eventually, well, not really, because we're not gonna, I was gonna say eventually we could have a bonus one, but we don't have enough refineries to get that bonus one. So we have 4 bonus fuel meters cubed per minute for each one of these. I mean, actually we do have a bonus one. We actually have more than a bonus one. We'd have 20 meters cubed extra. I did it, I'm not sure. There we go. Alright, back to Mr. Satisfactory. So yeah, we're like full on fuel, which is actually huge. That's really good. We're way overproducing our fuel. There's the polymer resin. Sweet. Okay. Let's see. Let's wait for the train. Yes, we definitely need to increase our plastic production. Not so much rubber right now. I don't think rubber I haven't used in any automated crafting right now, so. But plastic we definitely do with the circuit boards. That takes copper sheets and plastic. And I think my circuit board mini factory is using more plastic than I was producing, but I also just added 3 more plastic refineries. As long as they're still working, which they should be. Because this refinery should barely be used. Yeah, 18%, exactly. Okay, so they're actually working. Sweet. Dude, it's crazy to see how far I've come, and how far I've come in Satisfactory. Like all this right here, I've never done this before, really. Especially with the train too. It's like, dude, this is insane. This is so cool. I love automation games so much. Like Factorio, Satisfactory, Dyson Sphere Program. I've been playing Dyson Sphere Program off stream a bit, because I think streaming 2 factory games at the same time is kind of too much, I suppose. So this should grab this now. What do we got in here? We got steel and caterium. Perfect. Giga Gamer doing wow. Be careful how I say that. Giga Gamer doing Giga Gamer things. There we go. We do have plastic. Sweet. Plastic and rubber are now in the train system. Look how slow the truck is compared to the train. GG. GG. It's almost a tongue twister saying what you just typed in there, Mr. Skilling Banana. Giga Gamer. Oh, okay. It's still unloading past stuff? I bet it's a quick wire. Oh, it actually just finished. Well, guess what? It's just about to get a fresh load in here now. And unloading. Look at that. Here she comes. Oh, we actually might be producing enough plastic now. This is more than before. So we might actually be producing just a tad above our consumption rate. And the truck's even gonna drop some plastic off too. Dude, I love how I have the setup. Oh, works so beautifully. A lot of pipes in there, a lot of beams. We'll use the beams to make encased steel beams for sure. I just wish I could see the rate on which we receive the items here. Can we see that in like the smart one here? Oh, we can't. And even if you go to like the truck station, all it shows is the transfer rates. I want the resource manager. I'm just gonna look this up. Satisfactory resource monitor. Called productivity display. It appears inside production and generator billings. Oh, that's not what I want to. I don't care about that. Hmm. Yeah, I wish there was something like how Factorio does it, and even Dyson Sphere Program. Like, you have it, like, pretty much off the get-go. That's a lot of quick wire. It's even coming from the train station, too. Where's the train at? Alright, it's about to make its drop-off. Oh, I just finished that stack. And it's about to finish that stack, too. Okay, so we have... Our belt and sorting system is just enough right now. I think... Hopefully there's a tier 5 belt. Otherwise, this is going to get overloaded with quick wire. Which we can also... I just bit my lip. I wish... I mean, we can limit the quick wire by belt level. Right? So I think I have a level 3 belt, which is limiting it to... What was it? 270 per minute? But we can lower that to 180 per minute to lessen the load on the logistics system, because we don't need this much quick wire. Like, look at the... Not that one. This one. And also, all the excess quick wire that goes into the grinders. Like, we're producing way more than we ever actually consume. So we can hard limit it with the level of belt that is used. I can even go show you quick. We did it before. I did it earlier in the stream. I upgraded to a tier 3 because I was like, okay, well, we have a lot of spare time in our sorting system, so we can actually incorporate more quick wire to be used into the grinder to produce more fix-it tickets. And that is right here, this belt right here. So it's a tier 3 belt. So it's moving 270 quick wire per minute into the logistics system. We can even lower that or increase it to a Mark 4, or we can change it to like a Mark 2 or a Mark 1 even, if we want to limit the amount. But I think we're good right now. Once we start incorporating more items into the logistics network, we might have to limit the quick wire, because mostly the quick wire right now is being used to be grinded into fix-it tickets. I do love seeing that train. So it just made a drop off from the train. A lot of plastic. Look at all that plastic. Yeah, I think our plastic production is just above our consumption rate, which is good, but also that means we're going to still need more plastic production. If we incorporate plastic into more automation, which we will, because we don't just use plastic for circuit boards, we use it for a lot of things. Crazy to see a lot of the basic stuff here at the starting point that we started literally just be at a standstill. Like all this iron. Did I just turn this iron off? Oh, this doesn't have power? Oh, was that the one thing? Was that the one power pole I got rid of over there? Weird. Well, good thing I caught that. I was wondering why these belts were empty. How's our solid biofuel looking over here? We got quite a bit in there. Quite a bit of solid biofuel, which we only really use for chainsaws. We also have biofuel generators in here as kind of working as a like emergency backup. Yeah, like they're not used at all. See, it's been 199 for the longest of time. Like, I've not refilled those in hours, because they're kind of just used as backup. Like, they'll turn on, they'll go full force if we need the power, but with the power production we have with all our 3 coal power plants and also our fuel generators now, they're not really needed unless we incorporate more machines, which we will, of course. This is we're not even close to being completing the game. Like, we need to pretty much next off is to try and start automating the phase 3 items. In the top right there, the modular engine and I don't remember what the other one's called. But both of those require 4 items to craft, which is the manufacturer. The adaptive control unit, that's what it is. So like I said before, we have everything automated for these besides the modular heavy framework and the computers. Alright, so it's been a while. Let's take a look at our to-do list. Full steel factory. Completed. Marquez steel beams, we haven't done that yet. We haven't done these yet. Monorail tech, completely integrated now. Beautifully. Fuel generators, we got those going. We can add was it 9 more of these? Which should we do right now? Let's kind of get a power surplus going right away, because as it stands right now, we're gonna have to do it sooner rather than later. Yeah. So we should probably just do that. So for power, we need 9 fuel generators. There we go. You see on the to-do list over there? That's it right there. We need 45 computers, 90 heavy modular frames, motors, rubber, and quick wire. We're not worried about because we got those automated. Computer in the heavy modular frame, we do not. So like computers, we can just start crafting these by hand. The heavy modular frame, we can also craft by hand, right? Or we can just buy them with the fixed tickets and just call it a day on that. So we'd have to buy 12 tickets worth of heavy modular frames for these. That's actually a lot of tickets, considering we're not getting tickets as fast as we used to, because the price of tickets, the point price of it, they go up every ticket you produce. It increases the point value of them. So, and also eventually the steel in our main hub will overflow, and we'll start going into that as well. So they'll start producing points, because we don't have anything really besides the circuit boards being automated off of our main hub. Can I make the heavy modular frames in here? Oh, I can. Also, in about 30 minutes or so, I think I'm going to switch over to Monster Hunter World. Just because I want to hunt more monsters. Been really into that game lately. So we need a lot of stuff to actually make more of these. We need screws, pipes, and frames. Screws. We'll grab 1,500 of those. We'll drop the 88. Now we can grab frames on the way to the pipes. Put the 25. Put the 25 in there, grab another 50, and then we'll grab 200 pipes. We have stuff we can drop from our inventory. Drop an 80s, the concrete, we can drop circuit boards. Grab 600 of those. Do we need... Probably more encased steel beams just for belts in the future. Put a 62 in there and then grab that. Boom. Dude, it's like, am I being weird on how come on. Oh, autosave jump. Like look at all the stuff that we've completed so far. Like, this is insane. They've never had this scale of factory before. Like, this is so cool to actually just sit back and look at. Like, this is our first starting factory here, which we started with. When we branched out the mini screw factory, which produces screws and rods. Over here is kind of like steel, a little bit of steel. Some iron plates. Copper wire, I'm pretty sure. Coal comes down from all the way up on Fortnite Hill. Copper sheets. And then circuit boards is actually behind that. Our main hub for sorting from the farther reaches of the mini factories. And of course the coal power plants that I'm standing on. The Caterium steel factory over yonder, which is huge. And then oil, also way farther, also huge. Like it's a beautiful mess. It really is. But I could be doing this a lot more efficient, more beautiful looking and stuff like that. But I like the beauty of the mess that my factory is. Like, look at all these belts and random pipes and cables going everywhere. Each and every one of them has a singular purpose that feeds into the whole factory, right? It feeds into the mother factory. The factory must grow. All right? You understand that? The factory yearns for growth. And we will provide. Enough ranting. Let's get back into it. We need to make heavy modular frames for sure. We'll just make them because I don't want to use my fixed tickets for those. We will automate these eventually, of course. These are kind of going to be harder to automate because we might have to increase our framework production. So I think our framework production is pretty poor right now. We have pretty good, we just increased our steel pipes. We'll increase our steel encased steel beams. Our screws, we might have to make another level to the screw factory. We need actually more screws, wow. Can I make computers? I can't, wow. Okay. Nuts. Grab more screws. Grab 2,000. We'll make more of the heavy modular frames. 20 of them, in fact. That's actually limited by the screws again. I honestly, I'm off stream, of course, but I want to go watch like my beginning videos of this playthrough and just look at where we started from. Like where I'm standing right now in the hub is literally where I started. And then I wish I could have a time lapse of my factory. That'd be really cool to actually see. Okay, so let's get more frames, pipes, beams, frame pipes, beams, screws. Oh, can I get in here? Squeeze in. I don't know how that guy's in my factory, but he is. Let's drop a 25 back in there. I hit a pole. Drop 25 back in there. That's beams, we don't need beams. Needed pipes. We'll grab that, let's put that back. And then we need screws, right? Wait, did I grab screws? No, I didn't. How's our power doing? I'm taking a lot of stuff in the factory right now. We're doing pretty good on power. Sweet. Any more modular, heavy modular frames? We can make 14. Because I'm limited by the screws again. We need 90 heavy modular frames, which we're close. We need 19. We're only gonna make 10. So we're close to making the ones required to make 9 fuel generators. Hey, Techno Freak. I see you on Kick. Alright, we need more screws. Let's actually go up another floor, because we're taking a lot from this floor. Yeah, exactly. I knew this was going to be full up here. So that's going to produce at least 20 heavy modular frames, so that's more than enough screws. How many can we make now? 15. More than enough. We only need 9. But then we need to make computers, and then everything else in that list we can actually go grab. $88, $89, and boom. All right, now we need to make computers. So we need circuit boards and plastic. Good time to check on our plastic production. Our plastic storage. Which I think we're actually making more than enough. Yeah, we are, which is really nice. We're making more than we're actually consuming with automation. What was the other item I needed? I need circuit boards, right? That's where the plastic's going over here. Oh, I'm going uphill, so I can't do the slide jump. I need more vertical thrust, more delta V! I need... Playing KSP2, I need more delta V. I was just... Whoo! This is almost full! What can we drop? Let's get rid of that 40. Cables, boom, boom. Sort it. Very good. Oops, bonked my head on that. 21 computers. We need 45. We have 9. I think screws are going to be the limiting factor again, alongside plastic. Also, if you enjoy the music that's in the background, it is the lo-fi synthwave radio on YouTube. It's like 98% DMCA free. I know one of the songs they play I keep getting copyrights on. Nothing like disastrous with my channels, but it's like I keep getting notified of it. Like, oh, they claim this song, but I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't care. Not yet, at least. I'm close to getting monetized on YouTube, actually. It's wild to see that on my YouTube, my KSP2 and my Satisfactory playthroughs are my most hot playthroughs on my YouTube. And I have at least like 20 different playthroughs. But KSP2 and Satisfactory, both of them do really good. KSP2 is actually my hottest one, but Satisfactory is not far behind. But I think it's because people are very wary with KSP2 because of the state that it released into early access with. But after the expiration update, it is definitely worth sale price of $40. Otherwise, it's $50, I think, not on sale. So yeah, we need more screws. 19 more? Yeah, that should be fine. Screws. We're using a lot of screws. Good thing we have the giant screw factory here. All right, let's grab that. We'll put the 8 in there. We'll grab 2,000 screws. We should be good. Whoop, I didn't mean to slide up. There we go. There we go, 12. We only... Oh, that's not enough. Oh shit, we're gonna be limited by plastic, I'm guessing. Actually, I'm not even gonna guess. I know it's limited by plastic. I'm gonna go grab more plastic. Look at that sorting system work. Hell yes. Very nice. It's very satisfying to see. We have a crafting over here, don't we? We don't even have to go back to the hub. Computers, 18. Yep. Boom. I just need 14. This is gonna be great when we get the computers and the heavy modular frames automated, so we don't have to do this by hand. But then, of course, with that, we have to automate the heavy modular engine and the whatever. I keep forgetting what the second item is in the top right. That's 100. But once we get those automated, then of course we unlock phase 3, which unlocks 2 more tiers, and then of course we're gonna have the same thing over and over again. That's kind of like the gameplay loop, really. Like, you upgrade, you get it all satisfied, you're good, you're sitting good, and then you unlock the next phase or next tier, and you're like, oh shit, time to automate some more shit, time to craft some stuff by hand to get more automation. And that's how it is. But the last phase, I know, is very, very... Obviously, this is the last phase, but I mean, like, the last tiers are very tough, because that's when you unlock nuclear reactors and stuff, which is the end game power generation. So once you get those automated, that's end game. Okay, so we need rubber, motor, and quick wire, and then we can make the 9 fuel generators. So we need 50 more motors, not really 50, but I'm gonna grab a 50 stick, because I'm not gonna waste space. Motors, where are they? We'll drop a 3 in there. We have enough, just like that. And then quick wire and rubber, that is actually in our main sorting hub. I know I keep calling it the hub. It's not technically the hub. This is the hub right here. But this over here is what I call the hub, because this is where the bar mini factories come to be sorted into storage bins, right? So this is the hub to me. We'll grab the... I didn't grab the quick wire. There we go. Quick wire, and then the rubber. Boom. We have enough to make 9 fuel generators. Do we have enough to make the pipes? We have 281 copper sheets. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more copper sheets just to make sure. I think we have enough cables. We're running a little bit low on cables. 76. We could actually... We'll top up on the cables as well, just to be safe. Okay, we're gonna upgrade these belts because that's... I don't like to see slow stuff. There we go. Upgraded and upgraded. Alright, so cables. We'll grab a 200 stack. We'll drop the 76 stack in there. Boom, we're good. Now we need to go grab copper sheets from the copper sheets mini factory, which is over here. Is this backfilled to the second container? Nope, not quite yet. We'll drop that 81. We'll grab another 200. Boom, we're full. They'll start backfilling really fast as soon as the circuit boards are actually backfilled, which should be like relatively soon. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is that giant spider? I also haven't saved in a long time, so I'm just gonna save. What is this giant spider? Why have I not noticed this before? Oh, okay, it's just like statues or something. Not enough space. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's spiders. These spiders will, I don't know if the spiders are like bugged, but they will follow us forever. I think. Or I guess it only happened one time. There we go. We'll zip line. Those look like giant spiders, right? I'm not just thinking that. Those look like giant spiders in there, but it might be giant spiders like, what's it called? Petrified. There you go. I thought those are actually going to be like monsters or bosses you can fight, which is weird in a factory game. I love this zipline. Forget his name. What was his name? Marquise or something like that. He showed me the concrete recipe update and also the zip line. Oh, do we have? Okay, we do have a lot of concrete. Yeah, it's pretty slick for sure. Was it 4 more? Okay. Again, not the most pretty looking thing, but we're going for efficiency over aesthetics. Probably have... Wait, don't we have a pump for the fuel? Or we might have to incorporate one. Oh, they're actually already going. Holy shit. Yeah, look how much our power jumps. We're almost actually at our max consumption. And we still have 5 fuel generators left to place. I don't know if we need pump, because there's no actual verticality to this. We can add one, just to be safe. Hell yeah, we're putting up the paved parking lot here. Like, look how big this is. Holy. You know me, I love paving paradise. True. Whoa, did I place that right? I did, okay. It jiggled a little bit, I was just like that one did. Just a giant line of fuel generators. Oh yeah. We got the power. And I think technically we can actually have one more because we're actually producing more fuel than the generators are actually consuming. I think it was one bonus one, which I actually should have counted for, but whatever. Dude, look at our power skyrocket. Oh, oh, that is beautiful. We're way above max consumption now. We have a capacity of 4230 megawatts. Our max consumption with every single machine on that we have built is 3800. Beautiful. We do love power. It's gonna be like a mile long of fuel gen. And even like think, this isn't even the end game of fuel or power generation. The end game is nuclear reactors. Yes, these are probably gonna dip down a little bit as it fills up the pipes down there. Look at that, that is power. Look at all these pistons stroking right now. They did a really good job with the machines and their animations and stuff. That is so cool. Like each one of these is a V6 pretty much. Maybe not V6, more like a H6. That's so much power. They did awesome from machine design. Yeah, like every single one of them has some kind of like animation to them. Like these refineries, they have the wings that come out and like punch down. If I can stand on the pole. Like the wings will come out and then push down. Creating the space elevator is still one of my favorite things though. True, it is probably the most monumental creation. Because it's insane and you can see from literally anywhere because like that's it right there. It's just a giant space elevator. Alright, how's our polymer doing? It's about to fill up and it's about to go into the grinder. Okay. So how... We need to also incorporate the polymer resin into our logistics network as well. Which is going to be odd to do, I think, because we're going to have to combine items on belts. Because before, all I had was 2 products going into here, like it is right now. But we're gonna have to like do a splitter, like right where I'm standing, and split to merge onto both of these belts. So then it'll be evenly distributed between the 2 cargo containers. Which isn't too, like, it's not hard. Like, we can do that. So like even just for funsies we can... Ooh, that might be a weird angle. So even just like this. It's like that. And it would put the polymer resin onto both belts. Do I have enough stuff for make the belts? 100... Ooh, I don't know if that's enough materials to make all those belts. So there's quite a bit of a distance. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. No, we don't. Shoot. We're gonna have to go back to main base and re-up. We also gotta not impede the truck. The truck's gonna be wonky with it. But I don't think we're impeding on it. But yeah, we need more encased steel beams. Because even to like to that, we need... Step on this. There we go. 47. So we need more encased steel beams. And then we can incorporate polymer resin. I don't have the storage set up for yet, so that's fine. We can go back, get more materials, and I did the autosave jump again. But we need to create another storage container at the hub to store the polymer resin. I mean, it's not gonna be hard. We just need to do it. I can probably get rid of that ramp as well. That's just in case I fell off. That was before I had the jetpack, though. So we'll probably do that, and then I think once we get that satisfied, we'll probably switch to Monster Hunter World for probably like 2 hours. Can I actually... I might have the materials. Ooh, do I have AI limiters? I have one. I need to make another one. And we can make them. Nice. We'll make a couple. Just because they're pretty important. Especially for making like smart splitters and stuff like that. So we need organization, industrial storage. That. And then we'll do splitter. I think that's right. Looks right. So then right is gonna be, what was it? Polymer? My caps lock on? Oh, it is. Center is gonna be any undefined. Left is gonna be overflow. And then we can copy settings and paste. Boom. All right, then we need to do the mergers. And we just have enough in case steel beams do that. Wow. All right. All right. So now we have it set up to incorporate that. Encased steel beams, boom, boom, boom. I'll put the 6 in there. There we go. I think that's all I really need. I think. Like I said, I think we need higher tier belts, which we're already using tier 4 in our sorting system, but it's not gonna handle much. It handles quite a bit of capacity, since we have double belts with the system we have set up here. But a tier 5 would be monumental for our sorting system main belts here. Okay. We just need to go back. I need to hook a ride on... Oh, train's here. Let's launch it. And I'll hydrate. There it is. Double cargo containers. Sweet. And it doesn't start unloading until those go back to the center position. And unload. Goes. Look at that. Beautiful plastic. Alright. Let's go finish the polymer resin off. Add it to our train network. I'm not 100% sure what the polymer resin's even used for, to be honest. Maybe it's not worth putting into the train network back to the hub. Ooh, autosave. And there we go. It is now on the train network. Very cool. Simple as that. Probably gonna... Oh, maybe I should limit this. That is a lot of polymer resin. Maybe to Mark III. Like, anywhere in the line, you can just do that and it limits it. Yeah, I don't want it to... Oh, I guess it won't overflow the train network. It'll overflow the sorting system until we get higher tier belts. Which I hope there's a tier 5 belt. I hope there's a tier 5 belt. Otherwise, our sorting system is going to be easily overloaded, and that is not going to be good. So the outgoing transfer rate is 47 stacks per minute, pretty much, right? That's... How many... So there's 4... So 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 40... So we can fill this up. Besides the last stack. Technically, I guess that's what it's saying, right? This is 48 per minute. What? Mr. Train? Also, we have the truck doing other stuff. Deliveries as well. Load her up! And fill the tanks up. There we go. Filled. Send her off. And this is where we go to get unloaded at HQ. Air brakes. There they go. And unload. Drop it. And start unloading. There you go. A bunch of polymer resin going first. So it's good to see this is idle some of the time. So that means we actually have more capacity. And of course the truck comes at the same time, so... Truck's gonna unload first, pretty much. You see the polymer resin going in. That'll go in the last one here. Pipes are full. Sweet. So any pipes that come through, you can see that I just saw a pipe go over there. A lot of pipes. Resin slowly building up. Steel beams, almost full. You can see what's going over here right now. Oh, rubber. Nice, we do like the plastic. We're still, I think next time for goals, we're gonna have to increase our plastic production for sure. We still have another oil node over at our oil field we can use solely for oil production, or not oil production, plastic production, and then maybe a tidbit of rubber just to reinforce our rubber production when we actually need to use it. I'm not using it for really anything right now, so it's nice to be able to bolster it up just in case. That's a lot of plastic. That is a lot of plastic. There we go. Switches over to rubber. All the rubber is going to get grinded because the rubber is full. There's the steel pipes. Steel pipes are also full. So that'll go to the steel pipe down there. Then go overflow. And there it goes into the grinder. Look at that. A beautiful working sorting system. Which is limited by those two belts pretty much. The truck still teleports. But that's kind of the beauty of the truck. It's kind of a mess, but it works. Brings a singular tear to your eye. It is beautiful. And like all these are going to be filled at some point. Of course, once we start pulling items out of here, we're going to have to make sure we're actually producing enough at our mini factories to support those. Mini factories, so like encased steel beams, that's another one that we need to really work on. Not quite sure what off the top of my head. Hold on, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We made a lot of progress today in Satisfactory, so, and it's also the new year, so we're sitting pretty good. Hope you're having a great new year as well, Mr. Fire Eagle. How's steel beams doing? Very nice. I just want to make sure this is actually unloading everything before the train gets back and the truck gets back. Where is the train? Oh. Train's not moving right now, so it's docked at a station right now. There it is. Oh, he's coming to unload. He's coming from the oil field, so he's gonna unload here. Uh-oh. We have to limit quick wear again. We might have to. Unless this stop. Oh no, look at that. See, there's the end of it right there. So we still have capacity in our sorting system. What do you use for the chat under your webcam? Stream Elements or something? Oh yeah, it is. It's the Stream Elements, I believe. As I pull up my notepad, I can actually check for you. So for the chat, I use, I'm pretty sure it's Stream Elements. No, not Stream Elements, Streamlab. I use Streamlabs, not Stream Elements. I can clean a bit, but did you want to do Monster Hunter World? Yeah. Yep, I'm about to wrap up Satisfactory here. I'm about to edit my notepad to make sure our to-do list is ready to go for next time, and then I'm going to switch over to Monster Hunter World. You need 15-20 minutes and I can join? Alright, yeah, no problem. I made a mess, smile. Fair enough. Okay, cool. It looks better than the one I used with Stream Elements. Yeah, I use Streamlabs. I don't remember the settings off the top of my head that I used, but obviously it's transparent. And you can see sub badges, thumb badges, like Twitch Prime, and also the moderator badges as well. And I think bid badges too. I don't know, there's a lot of customization with Streamlabs. I know Stream Elements kind of does their own, kind of does like the same thing in their own way, but I've become accustomed to Streamlabs. Nano saying sinister things. He made a mess. He's gonna go deal with it, alright? Yeah, look at that. let's take a look at our notepad, because we did a lot today. Like, all these pluses mean, the plus symbol means we completed it. The dash, or minus symbol, means we have not completed it. So, fuel generators, we completed. The monorail tech, the rail network is fully integrated now, as of this stream. Circuit boards, we did that last Satisfactory stream. Same with the copper sheets. We did the coal to steel factory today. And then we also, I guess it's more so part of fuel generators, where we have insane power now. Add plastic to the list to do next time. Yeah, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm pretty much going over my list now. So we did fuel generators, we did the monorail tech, circuit boards, copper sheets, and coal steel factory completed. So next time it's more encased steel beams, more plastic production. What's another one that I needed to do? What was it? I think mostly. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fire Eagle. I appreciate it. I think mostly just these four are the next main ones, but also that means we need to automate computers. We need to automate. What is it? Heavy modular framework? No, it's not modular. It's just heavy framework. What is it called? So I can get the actual name. I can go check on the crafting table here. It is heavy modular frame. It's not a framework. Why do I keep calling it framework? Alright, so it is heavy modular frame. And then I'll actually move this line down, because that's kind of after, whoops. That's after the fact of doing pretty much these, actually all of them, right? I think. I don't even think we can craft these by hand, can we? No, it's using manufacturers. I don't have heavy modular frames to make one to see it. I can make 6. I need 10 to make a manufacturer, though. But whatever this item is, I guess we can see in the space elevator, right? To get the name, at least. Adaptive control units. So we already have the versatile framework. The modular engines, we have the motors automated, we have the rubber automated. Smart plating, we do have automated. It is not the fastest, so we might have to bolster that up a little bit next time to incorporate that into the heavy modular, not heavy modular, the modular engine automation. But for the adaptive control unit, we have automated wiring, also not the fastest, alongside of smart plating. But we also might have to bolster that as well. Circuit boards, we're doing great on that. Heavy modular framework and computer are already on the list. So pretty much when we get that going, what is this? Adaptive control unit? Adaptive control unit. So this will pretty much carry us into completing phase 3. All this right here. Obviously, doesn't seem like a lot, but it is actually going to be quite the tedious task to get these last two here, because we have to do these as well to help with the automation of these two items, and we have to find real estate pretty much to make these mini factories to incorporate the automation of all these items to help with completion of phase 3. And once we complete phase 3, that unlocks phase 3, obviously, but that's 2 new tiers that we need to do, and the 2 new tiers have a lot of end game stuff, because that is end game, right? But we won't worry too much about that until we complete this checklist. Once we complete this checklist, we can edit this to more focus on those 2 end game tiers. But as it stands right now, I think this is a solid to-do list. But I think that's probably it for tonight for Satisfactory. We completed a lot today in our 4.5 hours. We completed a lot. We incorporated our monorail technology. We turned on our massive steel factory. We, of course, with the monorail technology, we incorporated all of our mini factories into it while also still using the truck technology, or truck logistics network. So we have this all set up perfectly. Maybe not perfectly, but it's working. And also, we bolstered our power grid with the fuel generation, or fuel generators, to, like, look at this. We're actually over our max consumption, which is going to hold us for a while, but of course, we're going to need to bolster it. I like saying bolster for some reason now. We need to upgrade our power grid eventually. Like, it may seem like we're pretty good, sitting pretty good right now, but you gotta think about all the mini factories we gotta build to complete Phase 3, which is gonna unlock the new tiers, which I know, and one of the tiers is actually nuclear reactors, and that is gonna be real endgame for power generation. So, yeah, that is pretty much what we did today for Satisfactory and what we plan to do for next Satisfactory stream, which is all this. And it really is satisfying to see all this come together here. Like, today we started with just these 4, and then we added these 3 to the main hub, which is steel beams, steel pipes, and polymer resin. But that doesn't show what we did in the backfield to help field this upgrade, pretty much. But yeah, that's it pretty much for me tonight for Satisfactory.